Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I'll be going over the latest batch of news for STO. As always, chapters to each topic are listed below. First up, those of us on PC are now on the final day of the promotional pack run for the Breen Thot Dreadnought carrier. Early tomorrow, August 19th, the promotional pack variants of the DOF and research packs will disappear from the store. Until then, a 30% flash sale is active, so if you want to grab any promo packs, then now is the time to do so. It'll likely be a few months until they return to the store. If you do decide to buy any, go for the Duty Officer bundle and double check to make sure that this yellow text is in there at the top of the description to indicate that they are the promotional variant. If you don't see that text, don't buy them. With this promo event ending, supply of the Breen Thot will dry up. Prices for this ship have been frequently around 1.7 billion with the promo pack event active, and given the demand it has, we may see it spike up towards 2 billion until the next promotional pack event hits the store. Next up, for PC players, a 2-week-long Red Alert event has been announced that will start tomorrow, August 19th. Participating for 10 out of the 14 days will net you an ultimate tech upgrade, specialization points, and a Tier 6X experimental ship upgrade token. This is a great event to take advantage of to farm any reputation marks that you need, so if you have any ults that you're working on, make sure to take advantage. Now, as discussed in my roadmap predictions video from this past weekend, that means that the 5th part of the event campaign, the Voth Invictus event, should drop on PC September 2nd, and the new season should drop as early as September 23rd, again for PC. Next up, for those of us on PC, according to the in-game journal, we have a bonus XP weekend starting up August 22nd, running until August 26th, so if you have any characters you're wanting to go through and level up, this weekend is going to be a great time to do so. And next up, with many of you just finishing the event campaign, you have likely noticed that the restricted Tier 6 coupons have still not been updated to allow for purchase of more recent ships, such as those from the 13th and 14th anniversary bundles. This has been brought up to the devs many times, but we still have no firm update. Suna was pinged about it in the Discord earlier, and is going to bring it up to the team. So my recommendation at this time is if you're wanting any of the newer C-Store ships with those coupons, just toss those in the bank and wait for the devs to address this issue. And a reminder for anyone looking for recommendations for the premium ship box, I do have a video going over the best options from that, which I'll have linked down below. And the final thing for today is just a quick update on the Warden's Hellbore Light Starship trait. As many of you know, this has been broken and severely overperforming since its release. Myself and many others have been recommending against picking up the Warden or the Timeless Legacy bundle just for this trait, as it will eventually be addressed. This trait makes Elite difficulty a joke. We're seeing quite a few people 3 to 4x their damage output just from the trait, with the most egregious example being the parse shown up on screen, where 4 out of 5 million DPS came from the Hellbore Light Starship trait. The developers did add a cap to the shield drain portion of the trait a few weeks ago that was meant to help address these issues, but it failed to work. At the time, we guessed that a mistake had been made with how the cap was implemented, as shield drains are often a negative value, which would always be lower than a cap with a positive value. And in the thread for the Hellbore issues on the official Discord, someone just straight up posted the formula for the trait, and it confirms that is exactly what happened. The shield drain is indeed a negative value when you're looking at the formula, and that is of course always going to be smaller than a positive value, because the way that they have it set up is that it's taking the smallest value between the shield drain and then that positive 10,000 cap, so again, the negative number is always going to win. Now, I do want to note also that the shield drain is not the only issue with Hellbore. We have found on high haste builds that you can apply Hellbore on a foe multiple times, and then when you use a shield shutdown, it can cause a huge spike of hull damage. So to demonstrate this is a Hive Space Elite run. Nabani is here doing DPS with Hellbore on, and the rest of us are on supports, and what's going to happen is Nabani's going to shoot the Queen, and I'm going to take the Queen's shields offline with my tractor beam, which is enhanced by the Carrier Wave Shield Hacking Starship trait. So just watch what happens here. This is at real speed, and she's dead. So let's go back and look at that a little bit slower. So the Queen, shortly after her shields having been taken down, after the tractor beam has hit her, she just instantly drops from 80 to 0. Just like that. So that is what Hellbore is currently capable of, and that alongside the insane amounts of shield drain it can do are just clearly not working as intended. But that is all I have for you guys today. Just another warning that Hellbore is really broken. Don't buy the Warden or the Timeless Legacy bundle just for that trait. It will eventually get fixed. If you have it, enjoy it while it lasts, but it is not going to be in this state long term.